Hi, Chris.
Hi, Ron. How are you today?
Good. How are you? Almost all of us feel better or worse about ourselves at different moments. And in fact, our self-esteem can go up and down several times, even in the course of the day. And while some of us tend to habitually feel bad about ourselves and be down in the dumps, and others habitually are kind of stressed out, trying to hold on to good feelings, this afflicts almost all of us. So I wonder if you could share a typical example of the kind of thing that can cause someone's self-esteem to plummet or even go up, and either personally or professionally.
Okay. Well, one of the things that comes to mind for me is when I don't get done the things I planned for the day, I tend to, in the morning, think about, okay, this is what I want to get done today. And I have a mental list of things I want to accomplish. And some days, for one reason or another, I just don't get those things done. Maybe I don't get all of them done, or maybe I don't get any of them done. And when that happens, I find that I sometimes criticize myself. I might say, oh, other people are a lot more effective than you are. You need to have more discipline. I can kind of beat myself up a little bit. And so that would be a typical kind of thing that occurs for me.
Absolutely. I experience the same thing on a regular basis. And what have you found are effective, or at least sometimes effective, antidotes to feeling bad about yourself in this situation, or for people more generally who might be critical of themselves?
Well, I actually have a lot of different strategies I use, and I'll use different ones on different days. Sometimes I'll use them all if I'm really struggling with it. One of the first things I do is I always start by looking for the evidence. So I might say, well, what did I do today? And sometimes, even if I didn't attend to what I planned on doing, I actually did do some other things that may have been important. Maybe something came up in a relationship with a family member, a friend, or partner. Maybe I exercised. Maybe I discovered I had no food in the house. I went shopping. There's a lot of other things that I might have done that are also important, and looking at what I did get done can help. Another thing I sometimes do is put the day in perspective and say, well, over time, I do get a lot of things done, even though today I didn't. And also think about productivity is not the only thing that I value. In fact, it's not the thing I value the most in my life. That would be caring for other people. So sometimes I might put other people's needs above my plan for the day. I also sometimes consider other perspectives, like maybe having had a lighter day today will help me be a little bit more productive tomorrow. Maybe I just needed to be a little less productive. And in doing that, I try to think about myself kindly. I think, well, everybody has days where it's harder to be productive or things don't go as we plan. And I'll often end up with some gratitude, thinking, well, I'm grateful that it's for me possible to have a slow day without any terrible consequences. Not everybody in the world has that option. So those are some of the things that I find that I do quite regularly to work with myself. And usually some combination of those is effective at helping myself feel better.
They sound like great strategies. Thanks so much for sharing them.
You're welcome.